is Elisabeth and I am the pastry chef. I'm responsible in creating and preparing the cake, decorate the cake according to the planning, assemble the cake, and also organize and supervise sous and demi-chef while working.
Hi, I'm Jessica Suwandy. As a sous chef, I work together with pastry chef to create every layer of the cake and establish the recipe. And I also ensure an effective timing and optimized usage of ingredients and maintain order and discipline in the pastry kitchen during production.
Hi, my name is Calvin Limoewa and I'll be the demi-chef for the Entremet project. My job is to prepare the mise en place to the standards set by the pastry chef, control wastage of ingredients, make sure that utensils and equipment are in good conditions, ensure efficient and accurate use of procedure and equipment in and around the kitchen, setting up the booth, and take care of the decoration for the presentation day.
The theme for our Entremet is Hansel and Gretel. We chose this theme because we intended to showcase the story of Hansel and Gretel when they are inside the cake house. We want to let people feel like they are tasting what Hansel and Gretel tasted, the sweet taste which is loved by many people. We intended to experiment on putting the cake house into our entremets completed by the darkness of the witch itself. As in the story, the cake house is actually a trap made by evil which is coated with darkness. So, from every layer of our cake, it will represent every single element in the cake house itself.
The shape of our entremet is rectangle. It represents the foundation shape of the house. The shape comes from the desire to have an elegant finishing product, as this shape is easy to work with and match with the flavor and the decoration of the finishing product. In addition, this rectangular shape is easy to cut and immediately serve to the guests. Of 4 elements, which include biscuit, mousse, jelly, and base. For the first element, we have pandan sponge cake and velouté, which fall in biscuit category. We decide to use pandan sponge cake as the 4th layer of our entremet cake, as sponge cake has a more stable structure, which will help to complement other components in terms of giving a light yet compact texture. The pandan flavor is chosen to represent the forest in which the cake house in Hansel and Gretel story is located. Velouté is derived from French veuille, meaning leaves, which has a crispy texture like the thin little shards of sugar cone. We basically use this to enhance the texture, as it will add crunch when it is mixed to mousse. We put this velouté in the middle of our mousse, and this velouté represents cookie structure from the cookie house. The second element is mousse, which we have decided to use pink lemonade cream cheese mousse and charcoal peanut butter cookie dough mousse. The idea of inserting a bit refreshing feeling to the cake brought us to the decision of using pink lemonade cream cheese mousse as our second layer. We are using pink color in order to create a colorful entremet which can represent the cake house in the story. Next, we are using dark gray colored mousse, which is charcoal peanut butter cookie dough mousse, as our 5th layer, which is the top layer of the cake. We are using charcoal as it has a natural taste that can represent rocks in the nature, and peanut butter cookie dough represent the body of the cookie house itself. The third element is jelly, where we are using bubblegum popping boba bind by bubblegum agar-agar. This layer is placed on the 3rd layer of the cake and represent bubblegum candies. Bubblegum popping boba has liquid explosion when it is bitten, which will give a surprising feeling to people who eat the cake. Bubblegum agar-agar help to bind the popping boba together and hold it firm. The last element, the base, is made of mixed nut bar, which consists of short dough topped with chopped mixed nut bind together by honey mixture. This will contribute a firm to bite filling from the short dough and a bit crunchy texture from the chopped mixed nut. This layer represents the strong base of a house, in which in this case, it also holds the whole cake. As for the colors, there are 6 different colors in our entremet cake. The first one is soft brown. Brown color represents the ground in the forest and the body of the cookie house itself. Second is soft pink. Pink represents sweet colors like lollipop, candies, and other sweet condiment which are the ornament of the cake house. The third is soft blue. Blue represents the blue sky in a fine day, which can be seen clearly from the forest. The fourth is soft green. Green represents leaf and all plant which can easily be found in the forest. The fifth is dark gray. Dark gray represents the ashes of the furnace where Hansel and Gretel was about to be baked by the evil witch. And the last is black. Black color represents the darkness of the evil witch. It showcases how evil her plan is and how full of weakness is her heart.
Okay, so we move on to the next part, which is our main ingredients for our entremet. The first one, we have mixed nut, which contains 4 kinds of different nut. And for the next one, we have feuilletin, pandan leaves, pink lemonade, active charcoal powder, cookie dough, peanut butter, and also bubble gum. On our mixed nut, we use 4 kinds of different nuts, which are walnut, cashew, macadamia, and almond. As you can see, we can find all of these 4 nuts easily on supermarket, either in snack form, or raw form, or even inside our daily snacks such as chocolate. These 4 nuts is a perfect pair for a dessert. The next one is feuilletin. It is basically a crispy pastry flakes made of thin layers of sugar cone shards. Usually, it will be added into mousse, ganache, and truffle center with the objective to add crispiness and make surprising texture from plain old soft texture. Pandan leaves is a very famous cooking ingredient in Southeast Asia culinary. We use pandan leaves to give our cake the green color and also the aroma and the flavor of pandan. Pink lemonade is a rose-tinted beverage made of lemon juice, sugar, water, and some sort of red or pink dye. Can be both natural or artificial for coloring purpose. Natural food coloring typically use cranberry juice, grenadine, and also crushed strawberries. However, real pink lemons actually do exist. They are called eureka lemons. However, pink lemonade beverage doesn't use eureka lemons because of their extreme sourness level. The next one is one of our special main ingredients. It is called active charcoal powder. It is commonly used in many pastry and baking process nowadays. The main usage of this powder is to give the black charcoal color and unique aroma to the product. Charcoal powder is made of roasted bamboo and originally made in America. Surprisingly, charcoal powder can also be used for detox purpose. The next main ingredient is cookie dough, which is basically a crushed plain cookies combined with sweet condensed milk. It will give a sweet and crunchy taste and also enhance our cake's texture. The next ingredient, we have peanut butter. Basically, peanut butter is a food paste made of dry roasted peanut combined with other several ingredients such as butter and salt. We are using it as our mousse component to give a nutty and salty taste to the mousse. Our last main ingredient is bubblegum powder. Bubblegum powder that we are talking about is the powdered form soft drink that was pretty popular in Indonesia. The taste of this powdered drink is quite unique as it is sweet, a bit sour, and also fresh. The most common used brand for this powdered drink is Pop Ice, an Indonesian brand.
So this is the illustration of our cake, and in this illustration we can see the decoration on top of the cake.
As for the decoration, we decided to use crustillan, gelatin ball, and gold dust.
For our product presentation team planning, we plan to present our product on a table decorated according to our Hansel and Gretel theme. A backdrop decorated like a cookie house will be placed behind our table where the cake is placed. Our cake will be placed on the table using a decorated turntable and put on the middle of the table. On the 2 sides of the table, we will place lollipop stands to decorate our booth. Other decoration that collaborate well with the theme will be placed on the table alongside with the cake. A model of Hansel and Gretel as well as the witch will be placed on the table to emphasize the decoration. We will put more accessories like lollipops, candies, and other condiments around the table to make it more lively. Overall, the color of the decoration will lean more towards a cheerful color.
So that's all about our Entremet cake.
Thank you for watching!